How are you doing? How's everyone's day going? I'm having a wonderful, wonderful day. Ah. Hope everyone's having a fabulous, fabulous day, as some people would say. I'm having a great day. I'm having a wonderful day. Good morning to all of you, or wherever you are in the world. What we're here to talk about today is, it's a person. I kind of referenced it in the chat, but the reason why I don't know. So we're here to talk about a nerd. And now, before people start saying, oh, are you bullying nerds? No, like I said before in the last stream, this isn't a bully stream. We're not here to profit off the misfortunes of others whatsoever. We are simply just learning about internet, celebrities or internet public figures. Now, we're just gonna talk a little bit about this person, mostly because, well, I don't want to get in too much trouble for this. But at the same time, I want to do this. So, should this person ever come across this stream, which I highly doubt they will, but should they, please know that I have nothing against you. I have no problems with you. Now, like I said, this is just criticism of a public figure. This is me simply talking about this person. I will try not to seem like I'm a bully, but please know that I'm not a bully, and yeah. So this individual's been pretty popular for a while, and they've made headlines as of recent. Really not much I can say, except, if you wanna look into it, you can, but the person I'm talking about is a bit of an interesting person. We'll put it that way, an interesting person. I'm not going to use any of the, I don't know what pronouns to use. See, now we're getting into the juicy stuff. I'm mentioning pronouns. We're getting into the juicy stuff. We're getting into that stuff that can get you in trouble for misidentifying people. That's even a word. But for real, we are going to talk about an interesting person. Now, I don't want to say too much about where they live. I will just simply say, if you want to look for them, that's your own initiative. I do not advocate for anybody witch hunting or trying to, harass this person, because you can get in trouble for that. But I'll just simply say I'm gonna go hunting. See what's out here. No birds. Oh, I don't want to aim a gun at that guy. Now, the person who we're talking about is Jessica Yaniv. Yeah, it took me almost 10 minutes just to mention that name. Now, for those of you who know who Jonathan, or better known as Jessica Yaniv, is, for those of you who know who this individual is, this person is a, bit of a, there's a lot to go over, like, about this person, like 10 years worth of screenshots of, like, texts and everything. Now, because I don't have the ability to show them, I can tell you where you can find them if you want to really look into this. Just go to Kiwi Farms and and just, I'm pretty sure on their homepage you will find a link to Yaniv. Now, so that's one of my sources I've used for this research. Now, from what my understanding is, this person is our first lolcow that we're going to be talking about. Our first interesting individual. Not lolcow, I'm sorry. Please don't hit me with a lawsuit, Yaniv. You're an interesting human being. Please, just don't. Now, Yaniv was born circa 1987 to... What was this person's parents' names? I know it was... let's go here to... I forget what the father's name was, but the mother's name was... Oh, see, I should have wrote this down. Miriam. His mother's name was Miriam, and his father, I know what his name is. It starts with Y. Yerslav? I don't know how to pronounce it. But his father was... Oh, sorry, their father. God damn. Their father. This person's parents were a bit older. Kind of similar to Christian Weston Chandler's parents. Bob Chandler being in his mid-50s and Barb being in her 40s. I guess you could say young Yaniv was destined for a interesting life, we'll just put it that way. We'll put it that way. An interesting life. An interesting life. Now, Yaniv's father, we'll call him Yuri just because I don't know what his name is, and I don't know how to pronounce it, and I fear if I do attempt to pronounce it, I will just sound like an ignorant person. So we'll call him Mr. Yaniv, actually. So Mr. Yaniv was born in, I think, the 1930s. I think Miriam was born in the Miriam was quite a bit younger than Mr. Yaniv. Mr. Yaniv, I believe, was fairly old when Jonathan was born. I'm going to guess he was... How do I kill him? Oh, great. I screwed it up. Now, Yaniv was, I guess, his father, or their father. Don't come after me, Yaniv. I swear, I'm trying my best. Now, I believe, from what I read, or from what my research tells me, you know what, here, I'm just gonna search it up. I'm gonna look it up here in a second, because I don't want to be looking like an incultured, and I can't even speak anymore. Let's see here. Let's go here on Google. We're gonna search this up right now. We're gonna look up an obituary just to see here. Yeah. When you type in Yaniv, it says just Yaniv is a Canadian journalist. That's so true. I'm still trying to find this. Now, I noticed from the last stream I had heavy breathing problems. Let's see, was it David? I'm just going to type in David just to... Oh, it's from Everett, Washington. That doesn't mean that he wasn't... Oh! This man was born in Israel, apparently. Or the guy I'm looking at was born in Israel. Okay, I clicked something. We're about to... Oh, are you kidding me? Now we're gonna just wait this out, see if we can see a... And apparently they're Jewish, so this person's from Washington, the one I'm looking at now. Oh, here it is. Is this it? No, that can't be it. No. I'm just gonna type in. Now, oh, there's this picture of Yaniv with their mother. It's so friggin' funny. Like, Jesus Christ. I just want to know the parent's name. But I do know that Yaniv's father has passed away. And here I am, wasting time trying to find this guy's freaking name. Yeah, let's look this up. Why Yaniv? Oh, this tells me stuff from Quebec. Oh wait, Yaniv obituary BC. Why didn't I just type that in the first place? I swear to God. Ah, God damn it. There we go, British Columbia. Oh, it's gonna give me all these friggin' bullshits. Yeah, there's more. Oh, Morgan Auger. We're gonna talk about that person too in the foreseeable future. See, I thought I was prepared, but clearly I'm not. Okay, let's go to. Alright, we're going back to the farms. So I guess they were from the USA. Okay, you're telling me Papa Yaniv. Well, oh, Yitzhak Yaniv was his name. Now, Yitzhak was a fairly older man. He was clearly an older man, so Yitzhak. We're gonna type that in, see if we can find anything on a Yitzhak Yaniv. Alright, now here we go. Oh, I'm starting to see a lot of rabbis. Yitzhak Yaniv. Oh, come on now. Give me a... Give me an obituary for this. Yitzhak. If that's even how you say it. Don't hold me to it. Apparently Yaniv is a common first name in some countries as well. Well, I'm not finding anything. Oh, so apparently they are Jewish. Because I'm reading right here, Miriam's late husband, Yitzhak Yaniv, is buried in a local BC cemetery. It doesn't say which one, and frankly to me, it doesn't even really matter. I mean, I could go on Find a Grave, but I don't know. I've looked before, I can't fucking find it. But Miriam, Mrs. Yaniv, the mother of, Jessica, said, has threatened to have her late husband and some other unknown relative exhumed, which, for those of you who are like me and are incultured swines, but I imagine most of you aren't, I shouldn't say swine when talking about Jews. Oh no. Have their relative, them exhumed, so the husband, the dead husband, and some other relative, and taken to Israel if their child loses his tribunal. So basically, the mother is, I don't know, not much is really known about the father. Unlike Bob Chandler, not much is known about the father, about Yitzhak, except not much is known except that I guess they are from Israel, apparently. I don't know, I believe Jonathan was born in Canada, and I'm saying Jonathan because when this individual was born, their name was Jonathan, okay? So, Now, that took a good waste of time. I should have had those notes prepared. Now, as I said, Yitzhak, if that's even how you say his name, passed away, I believe, in 2013. So this would have been when Yaniv was in their mid to late 20s. Now, the father was, I think, in his mid to late 70s, from what I read. This is all on the Kiwi farms if you want to really look into it. But as far as I know, as far as I know, I don't know how the father died. I couldn't tell you that. I imagine just as you get older, you don't really heal as well as you once did. Now, like I said, if you really want to look into this, just go on to the Kiwi farms. But I'm just going to tell you all of what I know. We're not going to talk about all the, or maybe we will, but we're going to talk mostly about the early life from what I've gathered. So from what I've gathered thus far, let's just review it. Jessica Yaniv was born Jonathan Yaniv, I believe in 1987. I don't know when their birthday is, so I just don't know when the birthday is. To Yitzhak and Miriam Yaniv. Miriam's maiden name, I guess, was Altman or something. I just read a second ago. Now, Yitzhak and Miriam, I believe, are from Israel. I believe they are from Israel. Because, well, who threatens to exhume a husband's dead body and go to Israel? I mean, Israel is... I don't get me wrong, I don't want to talk shit about Israel. Israel is a beautiful place. Why are these... Ah, oh, jeez. Look at all these black squirrels. So many of them. So, anyways, this, like I said, I believe Yitzhak was born somewhere in the 1930s, so when Jonathan was born, I'm assuming they would have been in their 50s. Yitzhak would have been in their 50s. And Miriam, I believe Miriam's was probably... From the looks of things, Miriam doesn't look that much younger than her husband. I mean, maybe she's just been hard on herself, or maybe she just has bad genetics. We don't know. We're not going to judge. We're not judgmental. Now, studies have shown children, when you are a bit older, as you get older, like past, I believe, 35, or like past 30, let's say 38, just, I don't know. Most people are usually done having kids by their mid-30s. Now, we are not here to hate. Okay? We are not here to hate. Okay, we are here to talk about a person. Now, as you get older, and if you decide to have kids, like when you're like pushing 40, now men, for those of you who've taken, you know, sex ed, or for those, whatever. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Basically, the older you get, the less competent, should you have children, the less competent they will be. Now, so I guess this isn't true, and this isn't always the case. Some kids, I know people whose parents were like over 40 when they had them, and they turned out all right. It's kind of a hit or miss. Now, for our friend Yaniv, I guess they got through life. Not much is really known about their childhood. I'm assuming they had a decent childhood. I mean, they grew up in British Columbia, which is the Pacific coast of Canada. But I guess Yaniv's father passed away, like I said, in 2013. So that left Jonathan. I guess Jonathan had already started transitioning into Jessica by then, from what I'm guessing. So from what my understanding is, I should have something to eat. So from what I understand, Yaniv started to transition into a cross-dresser, and then became a woman. I don't know if it was before or after their father died, but regardless, from what I see from one text, if I can go to this picture, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Let's see here. So the civil rights search of civil. So these tribunals or whatever. Since 2016, there's been by Yaniv. There was one filed in 2016 under Jonathan Yaniv. There was a bunch in 2016 filed under Jonathan Yaniv. Then in May of 2019, there was a Jocelyn Yaniv. I don't want to start a witch hunt. Jessica Yaniv in December 2018 went to the provincial small claims, I don't know. So there's some cases involving her. So I guess up until 2016 they went by Jonathan, and then became Jessica in 17. And I guess Yaniv works as used to own a website called trustednerd.com. I don't know, I believe she still does. I just don't think it's used ever. But I think maybe they shut it down. I don't know what happened to it. All I can say is this person has found a way to make money by, you know, using the being trans and claiming, you know, hate crimes against small business owners, particularly immigrant business owners, primarily East Indian business owners. Now, anybody who lives in BC or, you know, Canada or the UK has seen a bunch of East Indians. Now, this is not a bully stream. This is not to cause hate for one's race. In fact, I am not racist. I actually have many friends of different backgrounds and stuff. Not trying to sound like a fucking... I don't want to sound woke, but... fuck. It's too late. Ah, shit. But no, I've met people who were East Indian. Now, most of them are nice. Most of them usually keep to themselves. But regardless of your racial views or your views on people... Yaniv has always been a bit of a racist now. There are screenshots of Yaniv making, saying I don't even know. I'm gonna just be blunt, saying racist things about East Indians. I think there's one where Yaniv said the N-word as I walked past a black NPC. Fucking hell. Gosh. But is this my camp? Have we found, or no? Oh, this is someone else's camp. I'm not about to fuck with them. I can't even seem to. But so basically, all this. I know I'm jumping a bit, but it all kind of connects. Now, Yaniv's always been a racist. Now, Yaniv, I believe there are texts that go back to 2011. Now, I don't know, and Yaniv wanted to train at a female gym because I guess they didn't like training at, like, a public gym, like the YMCA or whatever, because I guess there's a lot of East Indian guys there, and I guess Yaniv said that they were very rude to him, they were mean to him, they laughed at him when he was a him, I guess. So maybe this was when they were trans, or when they became a woman, and Yaniv didn't want to be subject to men. Now, I do not know whether Yaniv is like snip the nip, cut the cock. I don't know if that's what's happened yet. And frankly, I don't really care to know. Like any normal human being wouldn't really care to know. Now, mostly because, but Yaniv didn't want to work out in this gym, so they tried becoming members of an all-women's gym. And this is where all the creepy, juicy stuff comes. I'll get back to the lawsuits against all these immigrant businesses in a minute. But for right now, we're gonna get into talking about the creepy text. Now, I know I said I wouldn't talk about it, and I'm not gonna go into details. If you really want to find them, just go to the Kiwi Farms, and I'm sure you'll find them. Like I said, Jessica and Eve is like on their front page, on their main page. There's a link to all those. Like, there are a bunch of friggin' like threads on this individual. Now, Yaniv hell? People keep texting me when I'm trying to do a fucking live stream. I'm just kidding. But seriously though, now Yaniv would send these creepy texts asking about how women change in and it was to me it was funny. Like, it's obviously disgusting what Yaniv said, but Yaniv asked how women change. Do they change in stalls or do they change out in the open? Now, the person who answered Yaniv's question, the woman who answered Yaniv's question, honestly deserves the Medal of Honor, because I don't know how Stop, Mr. Ducky. I want to pick you up. Please stop. Thank you. Sorry, but Yaniv, I guess, decided or I had asked, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Sorry. Yaniv asked, do women change with their tits and pussies out? Now, what woman or what person transitioning into a woman would fucking say that? That to me is just so funny. Do women change with their I'm fucking done. And the lady who Yaniv asked answered Yaniv's question saying, no. Now, there are, like, pictures where Yaniv's taken pictures of themselves changing in, or being in women's bathrooms, taking selfies, you know, like those mirror selfies. And you can see some women, like, are in the bathroom while this is happening, in this public washroom, like, there are females. And they look very, they're, like, either trying to get out of there because they're uncomfortable as fuck. And now, this is gonna lead, now, as I said, their reason for wanting to train, like I said, at an all-women's gym is because they don't like, I guess, East India, Yaniv doesn't like, is a racist, they don't like brown, she doesn't like brown people. Or East Indian people, I guess, to be more politically correct. Now, we're gonna use some herbivore bait we got. We're gonna see if this works. Now, Yaniv has... I don't think Yaniv is very educated in a lot of, like... Yaniv's very racist, as I've said. Now, Yaniv said, I probably should be careful using this person's last name, but whatever. Like I said, Jessica, I haven't said anything that hasn't already been said. Okay, so this is criticism of a public figure. This is not meant to bully or stir up hate. This is simply just criticism of a public figure. Now, Yaniv, has a fetish. There is, I shouldn't say that. There is speculation that that this person has a tampon fetish, or a female, female hygienic stuff fetish. I don't know. I'm an uncultured person. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't know a lot about anything. But what I do know is this person, that said individual we're talking about, asked once, what if a 10-year-old girl asks me in the bathroom, how do you put on a tampon? Do I show them? This is word for word what she said. I'm not making this up. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna be a bully. I mean, I could, but I'm not. I could be mean, but I'm not. I'm just presenting what's been said. Now, sorry for the heavy breathing, folks. Now, sorry, folks. There we go. Now, I guess we'll go on to the racism, because I don't really want to go too far into it, because, well, it's disturbing, and oh, piss. I missed the deer. Yeah. Yaniv is racist. Now, Yaniv has clearly stated that they do not like brown people. Now, I guess Yaniv's parents come from a generation where I guess racism was allowed. Now, anybody who thinks that I'm making this up, I'm not. You can find these screenshots on the Kiwi farms. Here we go. Now, Miriam says in a Facebook post recommending Barnaby Pride, the voice, I'm not going to read some old immigrant ladies broken English, but basically she said about, I guess, people of different religions other than Jewish, if they don't like the laws in Canada, if they don't like gay people living in Canada, go home. Okay, that's basically the sum of it. If you want to read it, you can. Like I said, it's on the Kiwi farms. I'm not going to go too far into it because, well, But I'm sure there's other sites you could find this on, but I wouldn't know where they are. But so anyways, this person is super racist, Yaniv. To the point where there is accusations that Yaniv will deliberately go to salons or, beauty salons run by immigrants, primarily, I think, Muslim and East Indian. And Yaniv will ask for a Brazilian wax. But here's the thing, Yaniv doesn't have female parts because they're trans. And most of them will say, look, we don't feel comfortable doing this. As any person will do. Oh, is this a mission? Now, no. How many stars were on this bad boy? Oh, 3 stars. We're moving up in the world. Now, Yaniv has even stated... So back to the story. I don't know. I get these emails on my tablet and I lose my train of thought. Now, Yaniv has said that they are vicious people that don't like trans people. And so when these people say they don't feel comfortable doing work on giving this Yaniv a Brazilian wax job, Yaniv will get upset and sue them. And a couple of these businesses have gone out of business because they were sued by Yaniv. I mean... I don't know what to say. It's just... I mean, it sucks that it happened. I agree that that it sucks that these people's businesses were shut down because of this angry trans person. Now, that's what's been happening of recent. And now we're gonna, I guess... And there's like... Yaniv said this on stream. She did a stream with Blair White, I believe, where I guess Blair White's a tranny as well. That was, but whatever. Anyways, 2 trannies were going at it, and Yaniv, or 2 trans people. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me, YouTube. 2 transgendered women were arguing, and. I believe Blair said any money donated at that stream would go to helping the people to the family-owned business that was shut down, to help that family, which, that's a good thing. Like, I support that. Like, helping helping people. I support that. Now, Yaniv goes into it. They basically bicker back and forth. And I guess Blair was having little to no success. Basically Yaniv was just going off about how, and then about how BC law this, BC law that. I swear, I heard BC law said more than once in that entire I heard it was said more than once, and I created a challenge every time Blair White said Yaniv said BC law. I would eat a cheese puff, like a Carolina Reaper cheese curl. And oh boy, that bag was practically empty by the time that stream was over. And that's probably why so anyways, Yaniv right out of the blue brings up how the brown immigrants, or the East Indians, don't like her. Well, no crap, because you friggin' well, if you shut down my business, I probably wouldn't be too fond of you. Or you shut down a family member's business, I probably wouldn't be too fond of you, Yaniv. But it's not saying I hate you. I frankly don't have any. Doesn't matter. I'm just telling us. I'm just criticizing a public figure. Not even criticizing. Why am I saying criticizing? Like, this isn't even a criticism. This isn't even critiquing. This is like a biography or a. But whatever. Regardless. Yaniv brings it up in the stream saying how, oh, they don't like me, they're all rude, they all stink, blah blah blah. And then Yaniv pulls out a friggin' taser and says, I have to walk around Langley, BC with this. And for those of you who don't live in the socialist country of Canada, now from what I understand, owning a taser is illegal in Canada, in any province, or at least in BC. Now, BC law says, I guess, now this is I'm kind of jumping again, but Yaniv's reasoning for suing these companies is because any company that denies service based on gender, or on the basis of gender or whatever, is illegal and can be sued. Now, that I don't believe is the law in every province. I think that's just for BC. Now, BC is, from what I understand, just full of hippies and a lot of... It's basically like the Florida of Canada. It's basically the Florida of Canada. And that's my general understanding of it. Now, that being said, Yaniv is believes in defending themselves. So Yaniv pulls out the taser, and like I said, like BC laws are pretty. Now you're probably thinking BC laws are stupid, but well, in this case it works out. Karma kind of gets Yaniv, and gets them hard. An hour after that stream ended, the RCMP, the Canadian police, or the local cops, whatever you want to say, came to, knocked on Yaniv's door and arrested them for owning and charged them with having an illegal weapon. And Yaniv knew very well that it was illegal. Yaniv even said in the stream, it's illegal to own one of these in Canada. And that was, I guess, in August. Now, as of recent, Yaniv still up to the same old tricks, I guess. I do know she tried to she advertised a let me just go through all these friggin' pictures. I don't want to a youth all bodies swim for LGBTQ2S+, basically the community, the alphabet community, for youth and their allies. Join us for the first Langley Youth All Bodies Swim at Al Anderson Memorial Pool. And get this, so swim details. So it's basically kids swimming naked. And Yaniv, I guess, wanted to attend this. It was for youths. It was for youths ages 12 to 24. Last time I checked, the legal age for an adult in Canada was 18. In most provinces, some provinces it's 19 apparently, but apparently 24, so you got 12-year-olds and 24-year-olds swimming. Now, I do not know if this event actually happened in Langley, British Columbia. And frankly, I don't really want to know if it happened, because who in their right mind would want to know? Doors open at 4 p.m. at the Al Anderson Memorial Pool. Gee, I feel like Al Anderson must be really happy. I wonder what Al Anderson is thinking right now in his grave. Event is free with registration. Please register by July 10th at 7 p.m. This is this past July, I believe. So July of 2019 is when this happened. I believe. Don't hold me to it. Now, okay, back to the event. Event is free with registration. I already said that. So this event happened this past July. This past July. Now, what's underlined and what I think should also... What's underlined here is, for participant privacy and safety, parents and or caregivers are not permitted in the event. So basically, your child, your 12 to 24-year-old child is not permitted to, cannot bring in a caregiver or a parent. That was not allowed, apparently. I wonder how many parents let their children do this. I wonder. And it said there will be no in and out access. Because apparently, now no in or out access. So basically, kids can't leave. But if they do leave, they can't go back in. Then again, why would you even want to go? Like, that's what most people are probably thinking. Why would you even want to go? Like, this to me is... like, I'm just going to leave this there. If you want to look into that, you can. Like I said, Kiwi Farms is where most of this can be found. Or even just surfing the web. Or even on YouTube, if you can find a video about this individual. Like, I'm not the only one that's brought this up. Like, I know a lot of people have. I think Hunter Avalon did, Joshua Moon from Kiwi Farms did. I don't know if Medicare did, but I don't know. All I know is this person, Yaniv, has a different way of looking at things. Now, as of October 2019, Yaniv everyone kind of knows what Yaniv is about. Like, she's not some trans activist. She's just some friggin' crazy person. There used to be pigs in here I could butcher. Have they removed all farm animals from the game? Oh, that makes me kind of sad. Anyway, as I've said, we are not a bully stream, and we have not bullied. But as of October 2019, not much has happened with Yaniv. A few things. I believe she was arrested. She was arrested, and her house was raided. I don't know what that was for. Let me just look into it quickly here, because I wanna come across as somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about. Now, there we go. Let's see here.
I remember the old days when Keens was the only bar in town.
So apparently, as of recent, Yaniv has been basically assaulting reporters with her cane, because apparently they use a cane and a friggin' scooter because they're overweight. And
funny thing, ain't it? I don't sell them myself, but you can get calls to help you lure game in. Bit of bait goes a long way too. Good hunter uses all the tools he can.
It was just recent as she was arrested. Here it is. Oh, this is from friggin' 2 months ago? Are you kidding me? Oh, it was from when her home was raided and searched because she had a fucking taser.
Alright, but no point shopping around.
Alright, here. I'm gonna sell you all of these. I'll sell you this good rabbit pelt. I'll keep the animal carcass. We'll sell that.
That's a nice hide.
I will sell you these bluegill.
Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these of late.
And we'll sell the redfin pickerel. We'll sell
A lot of folk coming by with
antler.
these lately.
We'll keep that. Poor deer pelt. Some good deer pelts. Oh, the perfect buck pelt.
Seems everyone with a rifle been hunting these of late.
Alright. Now we're gonna go do some crafting. That way I can talk and not... Let's cook some plain stringy meat, I guess. Now, as of late, everyone kind of knows what Yaniv is about, and most people know that Yaniv is just a creepy, not very nice person. They've leached off. I believe they're on disability because they drive the scooter. I don't know what that's about, considering Yaniv is fairly young. But regardless, we're not here to judge. We're not here to be a bully. We're not going to be judgmental. We're not going to be mean because somebody has a disability. Now, what can we make? No ammo, no weapons, no hunting. Well, let's make some horse care, I guess. Now, there's not really much more to talk about. Basically, Yenev's been exposed for just, you know, going after immigrant stores and demanding they give Yeneve a Brazilian wax job, and when they say they can't do that because of religious reasons or whatever, Yeneve sues them. Now, whether or not people have picked up on this, like the courts have, or they're just going to keep letting this continue to happen, I can't say. Now, the song I played at the beginning of the stream was performed by, let's just see here. It was a cover of Aerosmith's "Dude Looks Like a Lady." Now, this I'm giving credit to Nine Piece Temple, I believe is their the band's name. So special thanks to them for making this cover. Check them out. I'm surprised they don't have as many views. I mean, so all rights to that goes to them for doing the cover. But you know what? Oh, frig, Stowe. Of course, Stowe. We'll make one of these, I guess. Now, I guess we're just gonna have to, now, are we here? What are we doing? So I'll put those all in there. Yeah, let's make one of these. So let's play some juicy music. I don't know what kind of song can be played for this. I really don't know. Well, I guess the moral of the story is don't go to BC. I mean, no, BC is a beautiful province. Like, they got mountains and they got a lot of lovely resorts. I guess Penticton's a pretty popular vacation spot for tourists. Same with Invermere. I've been to Invermere. It's pretty nice, actually. use some of this stuff. Now, we're just gonna play, I don't know. We're gonna keep making this stuff, because it's, eh. Here, I found a song here. It's by a clown. Puddle's Pity Party. Oh. Oh, I had it muted. I forgot. Now this is music I've downloaded off my phone, so please don't come after me, YouTube. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. It really is a wonderful world, guys. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself. Love how this fire keeps going even in the rain. They're essentially saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more. Yeah. Yep. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself. Let's see here. Let's play the British Columbia song. This is 7 minutes long. Test that. Just enjoy the juice. Ah, yeah. That should have been my intro song. Oh, I just got an idea. Oh, there's so many different versions. Mm. Yeah. Ah, have that morning coffee. Oh my gosh. Yep, we're staying awake. This is actually good music. I don't care what anyone says, I like this music. BC is a beautiful place. Now, like I said, there is a politician that I could look into next time around. And looks like we're out of supplies. Let's just sit by the fire and think. Who should I talk about next? Or what should I even talk about? Like, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's see here. Clown World. Well, I guess this was just another clown for our Clown World. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Jesus.
Welcome back.
I'm stuck. Yeah. Well, I guess we should probably think about ending the stream. Now, as I said before, this was not a bully stream. This was simply a half-assed attempt at talking about a public figure. Do not go after this person. I mean, this person does clearly have problems, both mentally and physically, I guess. So, probably wouldn't be wise to harass or bother them. Because, well, if they've gotten tasers before, they probably know how to get them still. I mean... So I would just... And if you live anywhere near this person in British Columbia, well, or if you've seen this person in Vancouver, well... Holy shit. This is new. Ooh. Like, what the heck happened here? Oh, these people must have tried... See this here? This is what happens when you try to go after... I guess this is what happens when you go after Jessica and Eve. They got fucking tasered. They went out, they got taken out. They got the Hillary Clinton suicide. I actually don't know how they died. Actually, let's see, how did these poor NPCs end up dead? From the looks of things, O'Driscoll's. Anyways. Moral of the story. I don't really know if there really is a moral, just like I said, stay away from... I wouldn't go after this person. I don't proclaim anyone should do it, but just the moral of the story is, why do I keep saying that? God damn, the heck? Why am I going that way? I want to go this way. Yeah, you like that, hey, don't you? Say poops a lot. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream now because I have no idea what to talk about. And basically, just saying, like I said, this was criticism of not even criticism, this was just talking about a public figure in a non-negative way. And like I said, if anyone even watches this stream, please leave a comment if you've watched all the way through. Wow. Thanks. God dang it. Missed. Thanks for watching. If there's anybody you want me to talk about next, let me know. If anyone's watching, let me know in the comments below, or if anybody watches this later, like I said, just leave a comment, or, yeah, and I will look into that person. This was kind of just a startup, just to see how it would be perceived. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll end us out here. Some music I haven't played yet. Maybe because it's Halloween, we'll do some creepy carnival music. What the heck, let's be festive. Thank you guys again. We'll see you in the next one.